Hey, what's up? I'm Shawnee, and I'm back with another episode of Shawnee's Lab. So I wanted to come on here and talk about SZA being racially profiled at Sephora. So first of all, I want to start off by saying the irony in this whole situation is that before SZA was famous, she used to be a consultant at Sephora. So she worked, like with the skin, care, the skincare department or whatever. So she used to be an employee at Sephora. Also, Rihanna's makeup is sold at Sephora, as well as the fact that SZA is about to release a song, with the title Sephora. So she was in a Casablanca Sephora, and one of the employees called security to make sure that she wasn't stealing. She had tweeted about it, and she was like, "We had a long talk." And then Sephora, the official Twitter account, had tweeted her and was like, we don't condone this. We don't, every member of Sephora should feel welcome and blah blah. Like, I don't think it highly qualifies as an apology, but it's a start. Um, I think that it's ridiculous. Like, first of all, how do you not recognize SZA? She's Grammy nominated. She was all over with her, Control album. She's everywhere. She's been, doing tours, and she's like, how do you not know? And I feel like these people, they do this on purpose so that they could try to, either be funny or, or maybe she was serious and maybe she really thought she was stealing. I doubt it, but I think that that's, is I know how SZA had to feel when she said that, we had a long conversation, because that's uncomfortable. That's unsettling. Like, not only, am I a well-known musician, but I used to work here. Like, I used to be an employee, and this is how y'all treating people, especially black women, who most likely is your number one buyer. So, it's disheartening, it's disappointing, like, I remember taking my mom to Sephora, like, that shit is expensive, like their makeup is not cheap. So it's like, not only are black women, supporting these locations and these stores, but they're spending, 80 almost to $200, even more when they leaving out these stores. And this is SZA we talking about. She always looks glammed up, so she was going in and buying a good amount of makeup or whatever. So I think, they probably just lost a client. She might end up changing the song title of her name. I think that she should definitely hit them where it hurts, just based off the fact that they still hire people, of that caliber. It's the same thing that happened to, I forgot who happened to when they tried to buy a purse, and they were racially profiled because they assumed that because she was black, she couldn't afford it. So, um, like, I'm glad, since tweeted about it, and she gave the exact location, the address, and everything. She said 609 Casablanca Sephora. Racially profiled my ass, and I ain't having it, okay? And, again, I can definitely see how it could, be a little irritating when you used to work. That's like, if you used to work for, like, Macy's or something, and you go back in, you just shopping, now you're a celebrity, and they racially profile you talking about, oh, you may be stealing. Like, what? I hope she don't still release her song with the name. She should definitely change the name. She can go with something else. Name it Fenty shit. Since Sephora wants to be, their employees, and you can't even say it's Sephora necessarily. You have to blame, that specific location and the employees, or whoever the hiring manager is, for having somebody, like that. And I'm just like, what could she possibly have been doing that would have alluded to her stealing? Like, why would she need to steal makeup? You know what I'm saying? Again, this is a Grammy nominated artist. This is, a headlining tour artist. Like, why would she need to steal makeup? So I'm just like, what exactly alluded to her, doing that? I bet you they wouldn't have pulled that shit on Cardi B. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like, if I was SZA, I would take this, very seriously, and I would do more, than just tweet about it. I would definitely make them know and understand why and how that was just dead wrong. But for starters, I'm glad she did speak up about it, and she, made it well known that she was racially profiled. So I mean, it's left to see. It's left with determined to see what she'll do. I wonder. I'm not on social media and them. That's, I don't know. I'm pretty sure people drug Sephora from here to back. But again, I don't necessarily blame Sephora the company. I just blame that specific location. And I think, when these things happen, they need to come in. Find out what the problem is and rectify it. And definitely make apologies. Real apologies for it. And they also need to give SZA a lifetime free pass for free makeup for that bullshit, based on the fact that she was an employee, and the fact that they had turned around years later and then racially profiled her. And SZA, she just got big maybe in the last 4 to 5 years. So that means that wasn't even that long. That wasn't even that long ago when she was working there. So again, I'm glad she said something about it and brought light to that, because that's fucked up.